Okay, so hopefully everything is working all right. Going to be playing some Elite Dangerous tonight. We'll start off from where we ended up last time and carry on from there. There's been some OBS updates, and for some reason I had to set my system up to capture Elite differently, so I'm just making sure everything seems to be working okay, but it does. Checking everything. Yeah, them seem alright. Okay, so let's just get into the game. Feel free to ask any questions. Just checking all my levels seem alright, yeah. Right, it's been about, because I've been a bit ill, it's been about 2 weeks, so we have a number of bounties we collected. Aha! We were doing a lot of bounty hunting, were we? Okay, let's get to the station.
Scan detected. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah. I'm not going to stay and play.
3, 2, 1, engage.
this time. Oh, let's just make sure my graphic options are not set too high because I'm streaming. Oh, that's fine. We're at 1080p, not 4K. I can run 4K fine if I'm not streaming, but if I'm streaming, that will cause big issues. Right. Okay. We have an immediate problem, which is that the game is not showing the right window. It's not updating at all. Right, sorry, I'm just going to delete the window capture. Let's try and set up a game capture again. So we'll just leave it as game capture. And tell it to capture Elite Dangerous. Okay, that's not capturing Elite Dangerous. Apologies for this. Right. Let's try display capture then. Right, so at least on my side of things, that's showing you what you should be seeing. And that doesn't seem to be causing a problem with lag. So we'll carry on from there. Just want to get to that station. Not below wake. For okay, yeah, coming for okay on the streams. Right, yeah, not entirely sure what's going on there. I've updated to the latest version of OBS Studio and also OBS Live, and it's refusing to capture Elite, so disconcerting. Right. We'll see how it does with a display capture.
Delay, Tango, Hotel, Echo. It's good to have you with us. Welcome to the station, Commander. Permission granted. Set course for landing pad 10.
So I'll have to spend some time figuring that one out, because I would much prefer it to be using game capture.
There are speed restrictions in this area.
Yeah, I'm obeying the speed limit now. Okay, let's hand these bounties in. And then we can head back to G. And see what we can do for the boot brigade. But as well as handling our bounties, we need to check what outfitting I've got. So it's because I've been ill, I've not been playing Elite off stream. Can't remember if I've got any outfitting stored here.
Touchdown. Engaging docking restraints. Enjoy your stay with us.
I think we will manage with display capture tonight. Do need to get that sorted out.
Incoming message.
Right, has that cleared my board? Nope, we've still got 6 bounties. So, legal facilities, interstellar factor.
Incoming message.
Okay, let's just check our outfitting. So, hard points wise... Actually, the easiest thing to do, if I've stored modules here, they will appear at the top of the stored modules list. Indeed I have. Because you can see these are 20 minutes away, which means they're in G. Pulse wave, some collectors, prospectors, the burst lasers. I brought that over by mistake, didn't I? So my current outfitting will be my rails and multis with heat sinks and a kill warrant scanner. Okay, so if there's any stored modules I want to bring with me, don't think there are. Have I got collectors? Yeah, got a couple of collectors. Okay, that's not a multi-role mission package, but it's not unreasonable. Let's just clear out the mail. There we go. Right. Let's head back for G. Ooh, people are marking things in the squadron. Nice. Okay. Let's just make sure that we've got crew on board. We have. Right, let's head back home and see how we're doing.
Docking coupler disengaged. Take care when leaving the station.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay. That was close. Interesting. Twitch isn't showing streams.
Goodbye, Commander.
We have got 4 jumps to G.
Frameshift drive charging.
First jump is a red dwarf. That's a bit strange. Which is not doing what I expected. Okay, we'll just grab some fuel here. Always tend to want to refuel.
Fuel scooping complete.
Restrictions are there. Yes, for some reason Twitch isn't showing me them. Look at that another time.
Frameshift drive
Okay,
charging.
jump again. White dwarf, I would guess. Yeah. Treat with respect. But I don't need to scoop. Carry on my journey. So I kind of avoid the blue.
Frameshift drive charging.
A red dwarf. Right, so yeah, this is on a new system. We will scoop. And then once that's done, we will jump. Get in there.
Fuel scooping complete.
Right, let's get to the sheet. There's parts of this system unexplored. Yeah. Maybe so, but that's not exactly going to be anything interesting there. Okay.
Frameshift drive
Let's jump
charging.
again.
Four, three, two,
Let's throttle down before we impact into the star. And we're home. Always looks really impressive.
fuel scooping.
I do not tire of it.
Fuel scooping complete.
Ah, no ships to scan. Make sure we are targeting the settlement. Okay. So settlement's down on the planet, so we'll be doing a planetary landing. So we're going to pick up a few more data by scanning ships on the way. There we go, slow down a bit, otherwise we'll be coming in too fast and it will drop us out. Okay. Back to drop into orbit.
Orbital flight engaged.
And we got the angle good. Okay. So just reduce the speed a touch. Hello, Wild Barrel. How are you this evening? Bit of elite dangerous. Cool. So I'm just heading home after a bit of bounty hunting, and we'll be seeing what missions I can do to help the faction I support. Feel free to ask questions if you have any. Feel free to lurk if that's what you wish to do. And yeah, hopefully we'll find something fun to do.
Tango Hotel Echo. Your Emergency access will be granted upon request. Approved for access. Proceed to landing
Okay.
pad 01.
Ah, well, that can be a bit of a steep learning curve, but you will find that the elite community is very friendly. So literally, and I mean pretty much literally, you should be able to drop into any elite stream, ask questions. So do feel free to ask. I've been playing since the game came out. I can't do everything in the game by any means, but you know, happy to help if I can. I do like the planets. Okay.
Docking confirmed. Power down your engines. Enjoy your stay, Commander.
So just sort out the usual pleasantries. Make sure that we sell everything that we can. Cool. Right, so first order of business, I left some kit. It's installing. All right, so first thing, the game has some tutorials. Go through them. Don't worry particularly with the combat tutorials if you're not very good at them at first. It takes a little while to get the hang of combat, and there's different ways of doing it. But do the tutorials. What platform are you playing on? If you're on Mixer, are you playing on Xbox or PC? Find the modules are left behind and get them transferred here. There we go. Highlight these over here now, please. Xbox. Xbox. Right, so I play on PC. I have actually played on Xbox. There's a fair few controls, so just take your time with the tutorials and you will get used to it. It does make sense in the end. You won't have access to it, I don't think, on the Xbox. If you're on PC, there's a manual linked from the launcher. But there's quite a number of new player resources on YouTube, on the forums. Basically, just do some searches and you'll find some stuff. But the tutorials will give you the basics. And from that, just go out and try stuff, basically. Particularly because your first ship, your starting Sidewinder, it's free to rebuy it. So if you make a mistake, it doesn't cost you anything. And I would suggest that you take advantage of that. And enjoy. Right. So we're going to be looking at maybe a little bit of politics. So the first order of business... See, I'm a member of a faction called the Boot Brigade, which is a player faction. We want to take control of all the bases with landing pads in this system. And we control 3 out of 4 of them. So these orbital ones are all ours. But the base I'm currently at is controlled by G Silver State. And we need to take their base off of them. And somewhat counterintuitively, we have to help G Silver State until they feel strong enough to declare a war on us. And oh yeah, you get different ships. There are, I think, over 30 player ships in the game now. So yeah, plenty of different ships. I'm currently in what's called an Anaconda, which is one of the top end ships. So, what have we got here? We need someone to infiltrate a settlement. Yeah, you're starting a Sidewinder. Yeah, the way the BGS will work, if we want to take their base, we have to engage in a conflict with them. There are two types of conflict, elections and wars. Hello there, Corvin. To get them to declare that a war with us, we basically need to equalise our influence in the system with theirs. So if you look here, our influence in the system is 49.4% and theirs is 13.7%. We need to build them up, that will drop us, and when we both meet, then they will feel confident enough to attempt to take control of the system from us. At which point we stop paying possum and beat them into the ground and take the base off of them. And the season pass is a very good choice because that will give you horizons and everything. So definitely the way to go if you want to do the game. I'm just looking at missions I can do for them, and I'm not sure that I much like these ones, because these could involve sneaking around bases. Not something I'm necessarily very good at. What we'll do then is we'll take one. So, first things first, I am going to need a planetary vehicle hangar for my SRB so I can drive around on the surface. That will do nicely. Yeah, that sounds about right, £40. So what that does, it gives you what they refer to as the base game and what they refer to as Horizons, which is the main expansion. Actually, there have been several pieces of DLC for both just the base game and for Horizons. But it will get you up to date, basically. You'll have everything in the game. That's the key thing. So, just want to find my planetary surface scanner as well. These are the vehicle hangars. My scanner might be on the way over. There's lots of improvements been done to the game over the few years it's been out, but one of them that they could do here is different ways of sorting this list. That would be appreciated. 7 games. That's pretty damn good. Nice. Is my surface scanner... No, my surface scanner's not on that list. Okay, let's go back through. It's gotta be here somewhere. Maybe I'll do passenger missions. Planetary vehicle. Looking for the detailed surface scanner. Yeah, Elite is absolutely a massive time sink. That's interesting. Why didn't Restream send that one over? You should all be able to see each other's chats, so just Just wondering why that didn't show. But yeah, Corrigan is right. Elite is quite the time sink. So where's my... Let's go through this properly. Subsurface, multi-cannons. So... Hatch breaker, planetary vehicle... Okay. Wait a second. Yeah, it's already there. That's why it's not in the list. Oh, didn't scroll down far enough. No, I don't have GTA 5 actually. Not a game I've had the pleasure of playing. Interested though. It seems like it's a solid game. Lots of people do play it, and it's probably something I'll get around to at some point. I take it you've played it yourself? Right. So, passenger missions. Let's see if perhaps that's going to be an easier way to support these people. Right. Cool. So I take it you found it to GTA 5 to be a good game then? Oh, sorry, that, oh, thank you very much for the sparks. Yeah, sorry, I've got the restream chat bar up and it doesn't seem to show sparks, but when I look on Mixer it's there. Thank you very much for that, that is really appreciated. Very generous of you, sir. Or ma'am. Right. Okay, we've got a variety of tourist missions. That's going to be easier for what we need to do. So, we need to put in our passenger cabins if we want to do passenger missions. Aha! That's very cool. Yeah, just saw that. 3,000 sparks. Thank you. Right, so Xbox party. Very nice. Right, passenger cabins. So you can do passenger missions. What do I want to swap out for passenger cabins? Lots of stars. Oh wow, yeah. That's very cool. Thank you very much, Wild Barrel. Right, so let us go and look at our selection of passenger cabins. So economy. If we take some basic transport missions, we will I only really want business class and economy, I reckon. So let's just grab a few of these. Thank you very much for the follow on Mixer, Wild Barrel. It is much appreciated. And the host as well, thank you. Again, that is actually appreciated. Right. So we're just swapping in some passenger cabins so that we can actually carry passengers. We don't have any more space for the 4s. Probably won't need the fuel scoop because we won't be going far. So we can swap that out. sorry, YGT? Don't understand if that's a statement or a question. I do apologise. Put another business class in. Maybe one more business class. But we want some shield cells as well. Because we might attract some attention when we start ferrying passengers around. Right, so currently cargo racks. I shall pick you up, certainly. Right, so we got passenger cabins, we got some shield cell. Well, the pirates may make an appearance depending on the mission, so we shouldn't ignore the fact that we may get some attention. Right, so hostile ships may be sent against you. We'll stick them in there. We have a CEO who wants some transport. Okay. 394 light seconds from the arrival point. But that's a nice easy one. We'll give her the small cabin. Now. Okay, these people... Oh, they want first, do they? Huh. But they want first class accommodations. Apologies, coughing away. Just getting over a bit of a cold, so... Cool, I will certainly add you back, Wild Barrel. All these tourists wanting first class accommodations. They are picky. Can we... Have we got anything that's big enough first class that might be able to take some of them? Because those are lucrative contracts. I don't really want to turn those ones down. Oh. Will it let me swap this out? Okay, let's go without the fighter support. Let's find my first class. There's Wild Barrel 23 gamer tag. Okay, thank you very much. Got that on the chat log, so... Not sure that will let me... Aha. Yeah, let's get as many first class as we can. Okay, cool. I'll have to add you after stream, but certainly we'll add you back, no problem. Right. What other first class do we have in storage? Cool. We could certainly do with updating a few of these tools round selection. Just make this all a bit quicker. Not sure I've got any 6 first class. Would be nice. There's a 5. There's a 6. Will it let me swap it out? Okay, so currently those are the occupied cabins with the missions I've took. Nice. I think I'm 40 on Mixer. That's just from watching other streams, of course, and also a bit of restreaming as well. So here, okay, so we've got some more missions now, so we don't want anything too so we'll take them. And this lot, oh, capacity exceeded. Can we fit the 12 in? No. That's a pity. Right. Oh, I think I took some boot brigade ones by mistake. Yeah. So, right, well, that's going to cost me a little bit of reputation with the boot brigade, but that will also lower them, so additional. Huh. Right. Why won't it show me what they've travels delivered to? Doesn't show me who gave me it. Oh, that's annoying. Well, we'll just get these ones done. See how we go. We'll get paid regardless. So, our mission systems. That's lucky. Let's fly some passengers around. So we're going to have to get up into orbit.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Right. So we got 3 quick passenger missions to do. Probably do a couple of rounds of these. That will serve as a contribution. And of course there's other players in Boot Brigade who will be doing stuff to help out this mission we've got.
Frameshift drive charging.
Evening. Good to see you. Right, so we come in here. We have a mission target there. Planetary landing. Just interested in what this ship here is though. Ah, that's a dolphin. That's not likely to be a pirate after us. Yeah. We're doing a bit of politics again, and the easiest missions to take for the faction we're trying to build up were passenger missions, so space taxiing. Although I am told that there are people after some of these folks, so, you know. Star was very pretty, yes. They always are though, I mean they do a good job. I have to be mindful that this CEO I'm transporting doesn't like the whole of the ship getting damaged, so going picking fights with people if I don't have to is it's not a good idea if I want to get paid. Little Weaver Landing, that's where we're going. Okay. I don't believe it mentioned that, but hull damage would include crashing into the corona of a star, being forced out. That will cause hull damage, so technically I could lose the mission for that. Okay, eliminate enemies. Some rival entrepreneurs have sent ships to try and disrupt the mission that I am doing right now. Flash Bravehearts is currently hunting me down. Well, there is no Flash Braveheart shown on my scanner. I think he's probably going to turn up too late. Because it just so happens that the first mission I've picked is the one where someone's coming after me.
Orbital flight engaged.
So I'll just turn it so it's the right way up. That always bothers me once I actually come into land. Okay. Apologies, I'm just getting over a cold, so bit of a runny nose. And a nice gentle glide down to the surface. Cool.
Delacey, Tango Hotel Echo. Federal Flight Control welcomes you. Submit a docking request before approaching the port.
So,
Request approved. Clear to land on pad 0.
let's see, 0.15 G's gravity, so it's not a high G world. We can speed this up a little bit then.
Warning. Decrease speed immediately.
Okay, so yes, I'm over the speed limit. Game downloads at 75%. It's a big game. It's a big game, Wild Barrow. Hopefully it won't take too long though.
Maintain current rate of descent.
Landing gear deployed.
Right, so we're in a gravitational field here, so I just want to make sure I don't go bouncing off the planet or anything. So nice and gently. Besides, base is quite impressive at night time. There we go. So,
Landing complete. Ship is locked down.
refuel. I see. A bit of Pathfinder, I assume. No, that's fair enough. You go ahead and you evict those people. Right, so we want maximum influence. Yeah, got the wrong faction there. Oh well. The others should be alright. Let's see, we got Tau Zeti and YZ Seti. Does anyone have any missions? Go into those places. Or back to the apologies. Ooh, YZ Seti. Okay. Always be on the lookout for ways to make some money in this game. You're going to Tau Seti, but you're going to Clement Orbital in YZ Seti. You want to go... they go to a different stop. I don't want to do too many stops, so we'll pass on that one. One stop in each system is enough. Want a reasonable turnaround on these from G, so okay, none of that are going where we need to. So we'll just check the more traditional missions. Expansion data courier into Tau Seti. Okay, what's our destination in Tau Seti? Gilmar Orbiter. And you... yeah, we'll take that. The pay might be very low, but the fact is that by helping out people, you do help out yourself. My lordy. 30 pirates for 14 million. Wow. That's good pay for shooting a load of pirates. Don't want to be doing those. That's not just a straight delivery. They just want loads of money, and I'm already topped out with them, so no advantage there for me. You Okay. No, that's a mission where I have to do so, not just deliver something. Right, so next delivery of a person, or next taxi. Oh, we're in reverse.
Landing gear
Check
retracted.
landing gear. Right, let's see if we can see our destination unobscured. We can. So we can jump from here.
Charging.
Yeah. Makes it nice and quick.
Incoming mission critical message.
Okay, time bonus. I can get them delivered in 30 minutes, which should not be a problem. So... Power setting. Yeah, 13 minutes shouldn't be a problem unless somebody tries to intercept me. In which case it might be a bit trickier. Okay. Right. Oh. Ship to scan. There we go. So there's Gilmore Orbiter. Seems to be orbiting a nice Earth-like or water world. Very pretty. So I just want to try and orientate myself better. Just bring it round a bit. Don't really need to worry about that on this occasion, but it's good practice. Because there are times where you need to do it right. That's much better. Take that. Wait for us to get it in 7.5. Request docking.
Please approach the station at a safe speed and be mindful of other pilots in the area.
I'm not approaching at a safe speed, and I'm not being particularly polite to the other pilots. I will slow down a bit though. It's fun to do that every so often.
Landing gear deployed.
And I am surprised I didn't bounce off any walls when I did that. Right.
Landing complete.
Yeah.
Clear to disembark.
Well, good luck dealing with the naughty people.
For more information, Commander.
So, can hand in our taxi mission. That's a CEO transported. So what are we looking at here? I'll take those. Okay.
Incoming mission critical message.
And I'll take the pay. Right, so next we're going to YZ SETI, so we want to look for missions to YZ SETI or back to G. We don't know where we're going to be going afterwards. Boom's home delivery of 60 units of fruit and vegetables. That's going to precisely where I... Okay, cool. Accept. Load me up. Thank you. Let's just check that that actually loaded. No, it didn't. Right. I didn't press collect items, that's why.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
So if we just come back out, I think I'm carrying a load of limpets I don't need, so we can just get rid of them. Oh, wrong one. Advanced maintenance. Restock. Yeah. Still carrying a load of limpets from the mining before, so we don't need any of them. Just check we haven't got all the fruit and veg. So we will just grab the rest of it. There we go. Anything else going to a system where we are actually going to? Just quickly scanning through. Oh, those are operations, not just straight deliveries, so too much faff for what we're doing tonight. So, alright, let's see if there's any more passengers we can pick up. Anyone going to where we're stopping? Okay. Oh, 18 tourists seeking transport to YZ SETI, which is where we're going. Now, they want to go to Clement Orbital, and if I remember rightly, that's where these people want to go. Yes. Cool. Hop on board. These tourists wanting their first class cabins. So let's just double check. We've got the fruit and veg. Cool. Okay. Secondary contact has been made available. Cool. Right, on to the next stop. Apparently there are hostile ships out there still, so, you know, this may not go smoothly. We will see
Landing couple of disengaged. You are
what we
clear
will
to
see.
leave.
I like to scan ships as and when I can because you pick up useful data. So Tarquin the Flatulent, though, is a most unfortunate name, which I think probably came out of the Kickstarter.
Detected.
There's our target system.
Scan detected.
Right.
Drive charging.
We'll carry on helping the Boo Brigade. And ourselves, of course. It's not all one way. We want Clement Orbital. Which is there. I don't think there's been any threatening messages, no ships taking up position behind me. So if there are pirates after these tourists, they are not here yet. Sure the streams are working okay. Yeah. Right. So, is there any ships we can scan? Yes, there is. Oh, no data. Oh well. Okay. So we drop these people off. We head back to G, drop off the fruit and veg. I mean, at this point in my career, this is not something that's going to make me a lot of money. But it helps the Boot Brigade and their political machinations. And it helps me with my faction in a number of other groups in several systems scattered around, and that can become more important when I want to make some serious money, either through probably through bounty hunting, because if you've got a good rep with these people already, you can get some very lucrative bounty hunting contracts from them. So even though a lot of this is small potatoes, it's still useful. Okay. Sure, we can get a better angle of approach than that. There we go. So we want to be off on this side. And just start to bring us round so we line up better.
Incoming mission critical message.
Probably someone saying there's pirates after me. Well, if they want the people here, they're too late.
Tango Hotel Echo. It's a pleasure to have you at this federal station, Commander. Authorization clear.
Well, he's a Fed station, but you know needs must. Slow down a bit more this time because I'm not that well lined up. We'll end up bouncing off the walls of the station if I'm not careful. Nothing illegal here, officer.
Landing gear deployed.
There we go.
Landing completed. Ground crew have been dispatched.
Okay. And in my missions. So the tourists. I'll tell you, influence.
Incoming message.
This one. There they're at. Right.
Frame shift charge detected.
Just see if there's anything going to G. We can pick up on our way back. Okay, doesn't realise any passenger missions. So,
Frame
do
shift
we have any
charge
others?
detected.
What's the YZ SETI? But I suppose that's people shooting people. We're not doing just yet because we have to take our missions from one particular faction. Okay, now I haven't got the cargo space because I've already carried. I got 128 tons of cargo space at the moment because of all the passenger cabins, and I'm already carrying 60 tons of fruit and veg, and I don't know if I'm coming back to this system later, so having to do 2 stops for that one is unfortunately not going to work very well. So no extra missions then. Right. In fact, if you just look on the map, it showed that I'd done a nice little circle. No, it's showing my trip. Yeah. Thought it would show that I was doing a nice little circle, but alas not. Right. Get this going.
Pad detached complete. Observe station regulations on exit.
Charge detected.
Okay. So, let's get out. Oh. Just in case I... Oh, good data from a ship. Don't want to get blown up by the station because I blew up someone's adder that wasn't being piloted very well, so...
Flight assist off.
A little trick that can occasionally be useful. Flight assist off. I'm still heading away from the station. So I can just reorientate the ship.
Goodbye, Commander.
And it makes it just that little bit faster to get you to your point where you're actually going to jump. Unfortunately, sometimes you get this. Yeah. Oh, that's annoying. There we go. Usually works better than that. Yeah, rather than having to fly around the station, you just fly away and spin your ship so it's pointed at the right point, and then you can jump. Right, Salt Settlements. There we go. So, we'll see what we can get from G Silver State on the boards. I'm not getting any scans from them. Yeah. Currently a Tycoon for I think Bounty's probably more fun, but I'm really very bad at combat. Yeah, Void Opals are... I've tried a number of different ways of making money. Void Opals are the best. You know, if you can get a good selection of Void Opals, you're looking at 80 million an hour. Stacking mass commissions and a bit of luck can get you like 50 million an hour. But my suggestion would be, if you're just after a lot of cash so that you can start playing around with some of the bigger ships, then you're doing the right thing already, which is mining ice cores, particularly for Void Opals, but any of the stuff that sells for a few 100,000 a ton at the right station is worth your time to mine, even if it's not always Void Opals for 1.6 million. Other good ways of making money have included long distance passenger missions, stacking massacre missions, but at the moment none of them beat Void Opals, so stick with that if you just want to make the money. Otherwise, play around, try a few different mission types. I particularly like stacking massacre missions to really boost up the money from bounty hunting, but that's a bit situational in that you need people to be offering the missions. And if they're not offering the missions, then you won't make anywhere near the money you can make from mining these days. Whereas if you can start the missions, you'll get sort of low end. Okay. So, but you know, people have found that there are systems in the game on the periphery of the bubble where you'll get two systems maybe not that far apart, and if you get yourself allied with the factions, which is why I'm doing these little runs, they start offering you transport 20 passengers for 5-10 mil. Now, when you can get a whole stack of those and they're all going to the same system, that can add up to quite a bit of money. I don't think it will outstrip VoD opals at the moment, although that's something I'll probably take a look at some point. But it's still very decent, and if you're bored of mining, yeah. A good place to try that out and get an idea of it is a system called Sophos, S-O-T-H-I-S. Near to that, just one jump away, is another system called Sios, and you will find that they basically give passenger missions to each other. Get allied to the factions in those and get decent money from those passenger missions. Problem with G here is that because it's well in the bubble, the passenger missions will be going to quite a number of other systems. So you won't get that guarantee that all the passenger missions are going to the same place. But Sophos and Sios are not the only systems that do that. So yeah, passenger missions have been good. Massacre missions can be good. Hand these in.
Landing operation complete. Power down your engines. Greetings, Commander.
So we're just delivering the fruit and veg. Right. Okay, so Social G. Oh, I've got to actually hand it in. Anything with high reputation? No, in which case I will take that. Take the engineering. Thank you. Right, G Silver State. Assassinate a pirate lord. It's not a wing mission. Interesting. That would be fun to do. Let's see what other missions are available though. Planetary scan job. We'll take that. Urgent kill order. That involves penetrating a planetary base to find where the target is. That can be awkward. A couple of nice delivery missions. Okay, so where are we on passenger missions? Am I going to be swapping out my passenger cabins? So G Silver State. Rich tourist, does not react well to danger. 22,000 light years to 38 million. No thank you. Ooh. 18 tourists seeking transport. That's profitable, 2.5 million. Huh. Okay, well, we did... Let's try some different mission types. So let's go back to these. So we'll take the Pirate Lord. We'll take these deliveries.
Incoming mission critical message.
We'll take the planetary scan job. We'll try that, but we'll do that last. Right, so we need to respec a little bit. because we're going to need more cargo space. We're going to want an FSD interdictor in case we have to pull the Pirate Lord out of Super Cruise. Okay, so currently, yeah, we're going to want, not sure I've got any more cargo racks actually stored. Yeah, we replaced our planetary vehicle hangar, so we are going to need one of those. I'm going to need an FSD interdictor for this. It's going to be a ways down. Oh, some more cargo space, so replace that. There's that one. Right. We're doing assassin. No, I want the cargo space, so we'll forego the fighter. We'll make it a bit fairer. Just need to find the FSD interdictor. Further down, maybe? Yep, there it is. Right, so where does that leave us? 256 tons of cargo. Let's swap that. Just keep this nice and tidy. Let's store that. And I think we're going to need some more cargo space. So let's try and grab all of our cargo. Let's see how much more we might need. Cool, we got all of those. Not sure we got enough for all of these. No, apparently we did. Let's just check that. Yep. Cool. So we need to set up the FSD interdictor. It did prompt me for that. So we'll select that on there like that one. Right. So we have deliveries. RR Kaylee, however you pronounce that. LHS 200. Assassination is in Tau Ceti. Planetary scan job. EP Iridani, and that's in Tulfa. Okay. You see we're going all over the place. So we'll start down here. Oh. One please. Anything else we need to be aware of? Oh, cool. Ah, wait a sec. We've got the fighter bay. We need to set him as... I haven't got the fighter hanger on. No, okay. I went with cargo instead. Cool.
Ship released. Clear to ascend.
Okay.
Landing gear retracted.
Let's get to the next system. Not sure if we'll actually be able to see that from here. Oh, we can. Cool.
Frameshift drive charging.
We'll just jump from here.
Incoming mission critical message.
Okay. Okay, the point of interest. Right. So, into analysis mode, we scan the system. That's irrelevant. Did that find where I'm going? No, it did not. That's Tulfa. Planetary scan job, EP Iridani. Right, scan the nav beacon. We do have to do the nav beacon. The advanced discovery scanner isn't doing it. No, we just find the nav beacon. Over here. Very cool flares. Come out of analysis mode in case we get jumped. Okay. So, scan the nav beacon.
Incoming mission critical message.
There we go. Planetary scan job. AB1B. There. Why I'm here? Are there any lucrative pirates? Federal dropship might be a lucrative pirate. But not today. Okay, we're all set.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's get over to the planet and scan this base.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So once we get here, we'll have to find the site that we're actually looking for, which I don't believe will be coming up anytime yet. Yeah. Start to slow down a bit because there's a lot of moons just here. You can tell that from the orbital lines being so close together. There's our target moon, orbiting a rather large blue winged gas giant. Okay, so we'll have to get closer before our target starts to show up. There we go. Search zone outpost. Dash means it's on the other side. So because that says search zone rather than outpost, it means that's an approximate location which is going to change as I get closer.
Orbital flight engaged.
There we go, starting to shift around. Alright, so that's just disappeared when we went into cruise, so let's... There we go. Don't want this to be too shallow, because if it is, there's a risk that we will drop out too far. So we've dropped a bit further than I would like. So I think I am going to head back up again a bit and come back down a bit, otherwise it's going to take a while to get there.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
So I just want to pull away from the planet a bit. Need to get above the drop line. Or even when I throttle right down at the moment, we're still going to be doing something a certain amount of kilometers per second, so we want to get a bit above. Throttle down and try and see if we can reorientate and come in on a better glide on the outpost. That's better. So we should drop a lot closer to it this time. Not too shallow. And doing this is probably quicker than just trying to boost across 100 kilometers, so there we go, it's starting to shift around now. Until it actually settles down and says outpost and we can actually see an outpost, it will keep shifting around. Might take 3, 4, 5 times before we actually find what we're looking for. Go, shifting again and again, and there we go, we've got some lights. Let's change to outpost, and I've just avoided smacking off the surface of the planet at night. So here we go. So put the night vision on. Okay. Not sure if there's a security perimeter around this, so
Landing gear deployed.
I need to find somewhere to land so I can get into the SRV. finding enough flat space for an anaconda is going to be slightly problematic. Maybe behind us. Right. Did go blue just for an instant a moment ago. That was just ahead of us. See if we can find that spot again. Although why? Yeah. Okay. Let's lower ourselves a bit so we get the terrain back properly. Maybe this bit here. That's looking good. Yay! I've had a lot worse in the past, so that wasn't too bad. Into my little SRV. Right. Drive around till we find the outpost. We were pointing at it, so this is the way we want to go. Okay, cool. Of course, we may only be 500 meters from it, but in the SRV, there it is. Showing a big security perimeter around it. So. Defense turret. Okay. Right, so the key thing here is the stingers are wanted, which means I can shoot them without picking up bounties and such like.
Under attack. Target destroyed.
Right, so the defense turret.
Handbrake is on.
Handbrake's on. There we go. Okay, shields are holding.
Under attack. Target destroyed.
Right, so that's the stingers dealt with, but there are defense turrets in play.
Warning, you have entered a trespass zone.
And unfortunately, there is a defense turret just there. I rather doubt that I can beat it in an SRV. try. Okay. So the defense turret was not wanted. So we need to get this data from here pronto.
Incoming message. Incoming
Cool.
mission critical message.
Now what we need to do is to get out of here. Let's find out how bad it is us being wanted for this.
Incoming mission critical message.
Mission has been successful. Cool, well at least the people who hired me are happy. Unfortunately, the chances are some other people are not. So let's get onto the ship. Right, so if I check the system map, yeah, I've managed to annoy the people who run this system. I don't believe any of my other missions are in here though. I'll have to pay off that bounty. Cool. None of my other missions are here. So ideally we want the next one to be in a system which has low security, so that they will have a factor where I can pay off the bounty I just incurred. That's medium. Don't have the system data for Tulfa. That's high as well. Okay. So let's jump to this one next.
Landing gear retracted. Under attack.
Yeah, the defense turret has started up on me. But it does have little chance of getting through my shields before I can get away, so it's not really a huge deal.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
So, LHS 200, which one's that? Corpus, that one. That's some goods. Okay. Let's go deliver some goods to a penal colony.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm cleaning that system, so that's good to know. Go, not too far out. Herodotus Penal Colony. Herodotus? Oh, sure. So, I'll just drop this all off here. One more delivery on our string of missions. Sort of a greyish blue veined marble. Cool. Making our way around the planet. Okay. So I'm just getting just getting a warning off of OBS.
Flight engaged.
Like, it must be saving the video to the wrong drive. Just the recording. but there's not much space left. So I'll need to check that out. I suspect with the OBS update it's defaulted to putting stuff onto the C drive rather than a D drive. Have to keep an eye on that for the moment, but if it goes down a bit too much then I'm not sure what impact that will have, so right. 0.12 Gs.
The Federation welcomes you. Follow port protocols and enjoy your visit, Commander. Landing authorized. You are clear for approach to pad 07.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
So we want 7, not 8, so I need to come over a bit.
Landing gear deployed.
Impressive looking structure there. Core dynamics. We got a passenger ship coming in as well.
Descent to flight level 300.
Right.
Touchdown. Engines disengaged.
Just touch a few bits and pieces up there. Deliver what we've been asked. There we go. Which do we want? So Sirius Corp, we're already maxed out. Always do with those engineering components, so we'll take those. Okay, so our next system. So what do we have to do in that system? I will check in a moment, actually. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah. So I don't think we can, as I don't think it's low security. No, there's no interstellar factor, so check just in case, but no. The faction that gave the bounty on us are not in this system. Right, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to end things a bit earlier than expected. It looks like OBS is defaulted to saving the recording of this onto my C drive rather than my D drive, which means it's now filling it up, and I don't want to start running into problems later. So what I'm going to have to do is sort this out. There's just been a massive OBS update and I'm guessing that one of the settings is wrong. So apologies for that, folks. We also had some problems getting the stream started, which I need to look into. What we're going to do is I will bring the stream to a close here, and I'm definitely streaming again Sunday afternoon because I was ill and I missed yesterday. assuming that I can get OBS sorted out, I'll probably stream Elite Dangerous again on Saturday. But you'll need to keep an eye on my Twitter, which is in my social links, which you'll find in the panels below the screen. And yeah, save my voice as well. I'm still getting over this cold, so not a bad idea probably. So if I am able to stream Saturday, I will let you know, and if I do, it'll probably be about 2 o'clock and it will be Elite Dangerous. Sunday I will be streaming 2 o'clock, but that will be Pathfinder Kingmaker, which is the RPG I'm working for at the moment. Next week I will hopefully be streaming Wednesday evening, which will be Elite Dangerous again, but I am away at the beginning of the day for work, so it depends on whether or not I can get back home in time. Should be able to, but we'll have to see how the trains go. So just keep an eye on the Twitter. If you haven't followed, give me a follow, and that will also notify you when I go live, and I'll keep people up to date. And thank you for a very pleasant stream.